I'm Martin Krinsky, and today we will talk a little bit about memory techniques. Right, so if you are not interested in improving your memory, skip this video because I will train my memory. So this is some kind of video log how I'm training my memory. My goal in this moment is to memorize 50 plays like this one, all of the data, all of the numbers, 50 plays. But however, I'm not proficient enough, so I'm starting with numbers. I'm memorizing just only these 2-digit numbers, and I'm using the registration plates just like randomness generator. However, it's not random, because I figure out after 3 weeks that hello, right? Bean collectors, tea workers, yes they are. So I figure out after approximately 4 weeks with my training that these numbers are not random. And of course some of you can share with me how exactly I can see these numbers, because there are patterns. Of course they are. However, when I'm walking through, I found that this kind of training is quite good, quite interesting training for myself. Each single time when I'm using loci, so when I'm using memory class, I figure out that it starts to be easier and easier and easier. However, I'm still struggling, so sometimes it happens that I forget which number I put where, and so on and so on. But anyway, if you are listening of this video, I would like to tell you how it works. If you are a first timer, I will tell you something about it. So loci and method from 00 to 99, or personal action object, or personal object action, POA, whatever, it is used like this. So each single number, each single representation, 2-digit number, have the representation like a person. So in my association, 08 is Hubert Urbański. Hubert Urbański is a guy who is the host of Millionaires, well-known TV program, all right? So first of all, you need to start to build association. It's difficult, it's taking a time, but let's be honest, you can check out, is this worth of it? Because from my point of view, it is. Currently, what did I done? What is my record? 15 or 16 numbers in a row, 2-digit numbers to memorize and to recall these numbers. Yeah, and I can store these numbers approximately 1 day, almost 2 days, and then without repeating, these numbers disappear and memory loss occur. However, each single time when you try to decode and encode this information, yeah, in your mind. So for example, we have here number 3, which one is Cooper, Alice Cooper, and we have here number 63, Sean Connery. I don't like to provide you all of complicated details. If you would like to know how to do it, there are many better videos, but main scope and purpose of this recording is just only to convince myself that I'm proficient enough to progress each day a step further. However, it is difficult, and of course if I'm recording somebody's car, sometimes it happens that people ask why am I doing it. So let's start, let's check it out. So first of all, what you need to do: prepare your memory palace. This memory palace must to exist, must to be ready to populate. And now when I see the first station from my memory palace, I'm making fast review. So bed, curtain, window, desk. And in my memory I'm just moving around this property, this building, particularly the flat, just in order to be sure that I have a sequence. I have a sequence to 20 numbers, 20 stations. So I named 20 different places, objects in my home. And now I start to populate them. Maybe I take yeah, because I have some people here, and these people can be just not too happy when I'm recording them, and this is absolutely correct, and it is normal obvious behavior. If somebody records you and you don't know what kind of purpose of this recording is, it can be very inappropriate. So memory palace, yeah. All right, memory palace ready? Yeah. First, 39. Oh my God, Chuck Norris. First letter 3 C and 9 N. Chuck Norris is laying with me in my bed and wants to rape me. On the curtain I have 55. Eric Erickson. Vials with medicine are pinned to curtain. And Eric asking about psychoanalysis. Another one, so I put this two, 52, 55 and 55, two the same. So two Ericksons, so two twins on one part of curtain and on another. Number 10, Andrew Olechowski. So Andrew Olechowski is outside the window and he waiting for me. He waiting and asking me about sign in and put a vote on him, because he collecting the votes in order to start in his campaign. Yeah, right. Okay. So Andrew Olechowski outside. Then we have number 08. 08, as I mentioned, it was Hubert Urbański. So Hubert Urbański sitting, I have all of his studio on the top of my desk, and Hubert Urbański asking me a question: is this decision the last one? So Hubert Urbański on the top of the desk with studio. Then number 11 is a patio. So Andre Agassi. So I put the tennis ball, just filling up all the space, all the empty space with tennis ball, and then I will know that it is Andrew Agassi. So immediately when I open the door, I see this ball just rolling in. Nice. Let's see this bird and others. All right, okay. So it was Andrew Agassi, number 5. Number 6, Stephen Hawking. Number 6 on a table, on a bed table. Stephen Hawking left his trolley and he is laying in a bed and asking me about help to go back on his trolley again. Flowers, number 19. Number 19, we have flowers, and number 19 is Alfred Nobel. So Alfred Nobel have dynamite, TNT sticks, and put each single stick inside the flower soil, and then he decided to make ignition and burn it up. All right, but anyway, yeah, he is, and of course Stephen Hawking asking why this Nobel Prize gentleman want to just blow the building up. Yeah, and these are just ridiculous association. The more weird, the more ridiculous, the better to memorize. I know how how stupid it sounds, but it is, and you will see it in the next few moments. All right, so wardrobe 54. ED Edward scissors hands. So I see ED in wardrobe. So Edward is cutting all of the clothes around. He messed them up. Stephen Hawking is laying on a bed covered by many pieces of small cutted rubbish all around, small piece of fibers. It's laying everywhere. Yeah, so this is a story about. Let's see. Yeah, I think I will have enough cars anyway. I'm just struggling that if I will have enough or not. Yeah, it should be nice. Oh, take a look. I'm in England just now. This rainbow is not meaning LGBT society. It's meaning that people support NHS. It is very kind movement. It's happening in many places. Yeah, you see it here as well. But anyway, this recording is not about this. So it was number 8 ED Edward on number 8. Then we have TV set. In TV set we have number 9. Number 9 in my representation is Friedrich Nietzsche. Friedrich Nietzsche with Zarathustra. And Friedrich Nietzsche is one of precursor of Satanism, on religion believing in themselves. Yeah, most of the time his story about it. So I see the big cross cracked from the matrix of TV set and laying inside the salon. Then cabinet with miniatures. Then we have 69 association is weird. Serial number SN, and serial number is printed by printer all the time. So inside this tower cabinet we have a printer, and printer printing as much that is fulfilled with papers. Yeah, and these papers just start to crack the glass. That's it. Server. Bad location. Try to not use this kind of electronic devices. I don't know how to why it's so difficult to memorize it. I really don't know. But anyway, we have 63. So Sean Connery is sitting on a server, and he tried to wire his hairs because he need an access to internet. So he wire his hair into RJ45 port. Ridiculous it is. Then 66 on a table, on the dinner table we have Sylvester Stallone, and Sylvester Stallone is training very hard, so he's training on this small space, and the sweat just it's spreading all around. Yeah, and he's not smelling too nice as well. And then the tomato on the balcony. Tomato on the balcony is number 7 is Googie. So my Googie, my very nice bear, my friend from childhood, the green one, is just using a water to feed my tomato on a balcony. 61. The sword. So Santa Claus keeping the sword in his hand and try to stab somebody. Yeah. Okay. Maybe hit somebody with bell. Then Santa Claus coach number 09. So number 09, I glued the coach, the sofa, to the top of the building, to the top of the ceiling, and there is Friedrich Nietzsche. He's reading his book Zaustra, and this is another Friedrich Nietzsche. So another anti-crucifix is laying inside the room. Yeah, and we have twins, so 09 as well. So we have two Friedrich Nietzsche sitting on a couch. So we have all together 3 anti-cross. Yeah, these sigils inside the salon. And now finally we are in bath. We will swim a little bit. So inside the bath is another Googie. He is very wet because Googie have a lot of foam, so he is wet. He tried to take a shower, but it is so heavy. He started to be so heavy that he collapsed inside, and just only his funny ears are visible around the bath place. Toilet. So on a toilet, who is sitting there? Number 19. So on a toilet we have number 19. Who it is? Alfred Nobel. So Alfred Nobel came to toilet. He saw how Googie is laying inside, and he decided that let's see what happens if we take one stick of TNT, we fire it up, and we try to flush it inside the toilet. He didn't succeed. The stick was just too big, and the explosion just almost erased all the building. Okay, it is like it is. Number then 08. So now we have oven. 08. So we have Hubert Urbański again inside the oven. He's preparing the cakes with forecasting the future. Okay, cakes with millionaires. So he preparing the cakes, and he bring these cakes into his TV show and say that we prepare cakes for you. Would you like to taste it? That's it. Okay. So it was number 18. Hubert Urbański. It was finished. It is finished. Right. Now, what is a story about? Now we will recall this informations. I figure out that, I don't know why, but usually the first number I'm struggling. I'm just struggling with this first number, so it can be a mistake. But I remember that I sleep with gentleman. Yeah, it was gentleman. Probably it was Chuck Norris. I'm not sure, but it was absolutely the gentleman. Chuck Norris. So with my representation, Chuck Norris is 39, 49. Yeah. Okay. Then on a curtain I put Eric Eriksson, 55. Outside of the window it was Andrew Olechowski asking about signature number 10. On the top of my desk I put Hubert Urbański preparing his TV show. So 08. Then on a patio I put Andrea Agassi with balls So 11. After 11, location number choose which location number 6. It was who it was? There was 3 persons. First person was Stephen Hawking. He just decided to leave his trolley and sleep in a bed. Cool. Then we had this interesting, crazy guy, which one liked to dealing with explosion. Alfred Nobel. Stephen Hawking, the number 68. Stephen Hawking. Then Alfred Nobel 19. Then we've got Edward Nożycki, ED. So 54 number. Then inside the TV set I put the guy with cross, and guy with cross, it was Friedrich Nietzsche 09. On the cabinet, on a tower cabinet with miniature, I put serial printer 69. Then in a server I found a nice association. Sean Connery tried to connect it. So Sean Connery 63 number. Then Sylvester Stallone was had a training on the top of a table. Take a look how wrecking looks. A little bit of space. There is a wrecking pig. However, okay, let's go back. Short break. I'm testing any kind of idea, so maybe a break should be helpful. Yeah, so we have 66 Sylvester Stallone on the top of the table. After him it was Googie 07 on the balcony. Then Santa Claus just to pick up the sword 61. Then it was another Zarathustra. It was another Zarathustra, so Friedrich Nietzsche 09, and he was twin as well. So 09 one more time. What after? Let's go to the toilet. There is Googie 07, and we've got Alfred Nobel as well 19. And after all, we came to location number 18th. And inside location number 18th, Hubert Urbański prepared cakes. 18, the last one. 08, sorry. It is the last number. So, in this moment I prove you probably, and I prove myself. Yeah, my new goal confirmed on video. I hope you didn't find any kind of mistake. But however, 18 stations. Is this possible to memorize 18 different numbers in time less than 23 minutes? It is. Absolutely it is. And I'm after work. I finished my job a few moments ago, so I'm not fresh. But I show you the method. And anyway, what I would like to tell you, it took a lot of time. More than 4 weeks probably, about 1 month, when I start to visualize my memory palaces, when I try to use my mental eye just to travel around the station and take a look, staring on the station. With this recording, I'm just showing you how ridiculous ideas or association can be used in order to memorize something very fast. Also, what happened after when you start to use loci, when you start to use memory palace? What happened? There are many other benefits. There are many others. I can just tell you that mnemonic techniques combined with meditation, it is something better than any kind of experience I ever had. You know, I love to work with my mind. I love to work with creative ideas, conceptions, and so on. And more am I working with it, and more I can memorize, the better I am. Why? Because in this moment I don't need to memorize. Maybe not. I don't need to just save the file on a computer. I just do not need to do it anymore. Some of this information I can store in my mind, so it's saving me plenty of my time. Oh, it start to be traffic, a real one. Take a look. Come on. But anyway, the real goal is like this car. Yeah, you see the car, it's moving. I would like to memorize the registration plate in speed like this. 50 cars. And not just only numbers, the full data. And I would like to populate it in a way like this. So I'm staring on this car 3 seconds, I don't know how many, 2 seconds, 1 second. What I would like to tell you more. I think, and I really admire you to test and to test your ideas, to test your mnemonic in a real environment. Why? Because I figure out that if I'm focused, if I'm relaxed, if I'm at home, I can easily memorize even 20 numbers in a row. But if you are distracted, if you are moving, if you are not 100% focused, like I am just now, and if you are acting in a real environment, from my point of view, it's just only better. Why? Just because you will use mnemonic in the real world, not in laboratory, not at your, not at your home. So this is a way how I'm training my memory. Probably you saw more videos than this one. I'm proud from myself. 18 numbers. So that's it. Thank you very much. Have a very good day and very good life. Bye bye.